Will there be enough pot to meet demand when weed becomes legal on October 17th? A new report commissioned by Health Canada estimates that the demand for pot could be much higher than originally expected. If that's true, when legal pot shops finally open, store shelves could be empty. The report is based on data from a 2017 federal survey on cannabis use. It estimates that in the first year of legalized pot, Canadians will consume more than 900,000 kilograms. That's more than 40% higher than the original estimate from the Parliamentary Budget Officer.
A lot of unanswered questions and a lot of guesses are going into this from all sides.
John Arbuthnot is the CEO of Delta 9 Cannabis, one of the licensed producers of pot in Manitoba. He doesn't deny there will be shortages that will be regional and product-specific across Canada, but just how severe those shortages will be is still hard to tell.
We're really not entirely sure, and depending on the model that you're using to make that estimate of the overall Canadian demand, I mean, the numbers can vary quite widely.
Part of the reason why gauging demand is still hazy is because much of the data used in these studies relies heavily on self-reporting, and right now weed is still illegal. It's hard to get people to admit truthfully whether they'd want to smoke pot or not.
I'm going to pass on answering.
Yeah, me too. No, I wouldn't.
No?
No.
Right now, licensed producers are clamoring to meet an unknown demand. And while the black market isn't expected to go away in a day, the goal is for the legal market to progressively take over.
It's just going to be a question of which provinces are moving quickly enough to secure supply, who's far enough ahead from a regulatory perspective. So I don't want to call it Wild West, but it's going to be interesting to see, who's quickest, who's fastest, who's doing the best job to roll out legalization here this fall.
Now, as to when we can see things leveling out, some experts estimate that supply will begin to meet demand around 2020. In Winnipeg, Erica Natividad, City News.